The First Contact Initiative. Admiral Sarah Chen stood at the observation deck of Earth's hidden quantum defense station, her reflection ghosting against the reinforced transparent panels. Below, Earth spun silently, appearing deceptively ordinary to the universe beyond. The station, cloaked by technology that bent both light and space, represented humanity's best-kept secret. "Admiral, we've detected multiple quantum signatures at the edge of the Kuiper Belt," Lieutenant Rodriguez reported, his holographic projection flickering beside her. "Configuration matches the Meridian Collective's warships." Chen's expression remained neutral, though her fingers tightened imperceptibly on the railing. The Meridian Collective, an aggressive federation of species that had been steadily expanding their territory across the galaxy. Earth's intelligence network had monitored their advance for decades, watching as they subjugated or absorbed civilization after civilization. "How many ships, Lieutenant?" 372, ma'am. "Including their flagship, the Eternal Dawn." Chen nodded slowly. The Collective, like many before them, had mistaken Earth's quietness for weakness. Humanity had maintained a deliberately modest presence in galactic affairs, operating small trading posts and research stations while keeping their true capabilities hidden. It was a strategy born from centuries of preparation and purpose. "They're broadcasting," Admiral Rodriguez announced. "System-wide transmission." The air filled with a commanding voice, speaking in standard Galactic. "People of Earth, this is High Commander Vexthor of the Meridian Collective. Your world has been chosen for integration into our enlightened society. Resist, and we will demonstrate why no civilization has successfully opposed our advancement. You have one planetary rotation to surrender." Chen activated her neural interface, connecting with Earth's defense grid. Across the planet, quantum sensors hummed to life, their existence unknown to the galaxy at large. Humanity had discovered the quantum network left behind by the precursors long ago, learning its secrets while other species fought over scraps of salvaged technology. "Send our response," Chen ordered. "One time only." The message was brief: "The Earth is protected. Retreat immediately." Laughter echoed through the transmission. "Protected? Our scans show minimal orbital defenses and outdated shield technology. Your reputation for isolation has left you vulnerable, humans. We expected more from the species that defeated the swarm during first contact." Chen closed her eyes briefly, remembering the history lessons. The swarm had been humanity's first encounter with hostile alien life, centuries ago. Earth had triumphed, but chose to present themselves as lucky survivors rather than reveal their true capabilities. It had given them time to understand the quantum network, time to prepare. "They're moving into attack formation," Rodriguez reported. "Multiple weapon systems powering up." "Initiate Protocol Omega," Chen commanded. Authorization Chen Alpha 79. Across the solar system, hidden quantum nodes activated. The fabric of spacetime itself began to shift, responding to technology that the Collective couldn't comprehend. Their ships, for all their destructive capability, were about to encounter something beyond their understanding. "Warning them one final time," Chen stated. "Then activate the defense grid." The broadcast was simple: "You were warned." The Collective's response was predictable: they opened fire. Energy weapons and kinetic projectiles streaked toward Earth's atmosphere. But before they could reach their targets, reality itself seemed to twist. The attacks disappeared into invisible quantum sinkholes, while the Collective's ships found themselves trapped in localized bubbles of altered spacetime. "Grid is functioning at optimal levels," Rodriguez confirmed. "Their weapons are having no effect." Chen watched as the Collective fleet struggled against forces they couldn't see or understand. "Initiate Phase 2." The quantum network pulsed. In an instant, 3/4 of the Collective's fleet simply vanished, transported across the galaxy through quantum tunnels. The remaining ships, including the Eternal Dawn, hung motionless in space. What is this?" Vexthor's voice had lost its arrogance, replaced by confusion and fear. What technology is this? This is humanity's warning, Chen replied calmly. We have stayed quiet not out of weakness, but necessity. We protect something far more important than territory or power. Return to your space, High Commander. Spread the word, Earth is not to be threatened. The remaining ships were released from their quantum bonds. They didn't need to be told twice. The Eternal Dawn and its escorts engaged their drives, fleeing the solar system at maximum speed. Chen turned away from the observation window. Send word to the Council. The time of hiding is coming to an end. The galaxy needs to be prepared for what's coming. As she walked off the observation deck, Chen knew that this was only the beginning. The collective's attack had forced humanity's hand. Soon, the galaxy would learn why Earth had remained quiet for so long, and what they had been protecting all this time. The quantum network pulsed quietly in the background, its ancient power humming through the solar system. Humanity's vigil would continue, but no longer in complete silence. The galaxy was about to change, and Earth would be at the center of it all. The silent defense. The Meridian Collective's High Council chamber erupted in chaos. Vexthor's report of the Earth encounter had shaken their confidence in ways no military defeat ever had. 300 ships, simply gone. Not destroyed, not damaged, but transported across vast distances of space as if the laws of physics were mere suggestions. Impossible, roared Counselor Drentax, his scaled skin flushing dark with anger. No civilization possesses such technology. Even the precursor ruins show nothing of this magnitude. High Commander Vexthor stood firm, though his pride had been severely wounded. I witnessed it myself. The humans didn't just defeat us, they ignored our most powerful weapons as if they were nothing. They possess control over spacetime itself. In orbit around Mars, Dr. Maya Patel monitored the quantum network's feedback loops. The recent activation had created ripples that needed careful attention. Her team at the Mars Quantum Observatory worked tirelessly to maintain the delicate balance that kept the ancient system stable. Dr. Patel, her AI assistant, materialized beside her workstation. We're detecting unusual patterns in the network. The recent defensive action seems to have awakened dormant nodes across the galaxy. Maya studied the data streams with growing concern. The quantum network was vast, spanning the entire galaxy, but most of it had lain dormant for millennia. Humanity had discovered only a fraction of its true purpose, learning to harness its defensive capabilities while trying to understand its original function. Contact Admiral Chen, Maya ordered. The network is becoming more active. We need to prepare for the possibility of cascade activation. On Earth, the Global Defense Council had convened an emergency session. Representatives from every major nation gathered to discuss the implications of revealing their true technological capabilities to the galaxy. The collective will return, Admiral Chen addressed the assembly. Not alone this time. Our show of force will drive them to seek allies, to gather a fleet large enough to overwhelm even our quantum defenses. Council President Santos leaned forward. Can they succeed? No, Chen replied firmly. But that's not what concerns me. The network is changing. Dr. Patel's team reports increased activity across all known nodes. Whatever the precursors built this system for, it's beginning to wake up. Across the galaxy, the transported collective ships emerged from quantum tunnels in different systems. Their crews, shaken but alive, found themselves scattered across thousands of light-years. The message was clear: humanity could have destroyed them but chose not to. The collective's response was swift. Emergency transmissions went out to every major power in the galaxy. They spoke of Earth's hidden strength, of technology that defied understanding, of a threat to the established order of space. But in the quantum network's hidden streams of data, something stirred. Ancient protocols activated, responding to triggers laid down millions of years ago. Humanity had proven themselves worthy guardians, but the true test was yet to come. Maya's sensors detected it first, a pattern in the quantum noise, a message encoded in the very fabric of spacetime. As her computers decoded it, her eyes widened. "Admiral," she transmitted urgently. "You need to see this. The network, it's not just a defense system. It's a key." The message was clear, though its full meaning remained elusive. The Guardians have proven worthy. The seal weakens. Prepare for what lies beyond. As Maya shared her discovery with Earth's leadership, the quantum network continued its mysterious activation sequence. Humanity had hidden their true strength to protect something they barely understood. Now, that very thing was awakening, and the galaxy's powers were gathering for war. The silent vigil was ending. The time of revelation was about to begin. The Quantum Guardians. Dr. Maya Patel's discovery shook Earth's scientific community. The quantum network wasn't just a defense system, it was containing something. Ancient data streams revealed fragments of a truth so vast it threatened to overwhelm human understanding. "The seal is failing," she explained to the Global Defense Council. "The precursors built this network to hold back something they couldn't destroy. They needed guardians, a species advanced enough to maintain the network but wise enough not to abuse its power." Admiral Chen studied the holographic data streaming through the council chamber. "That's why we were chosen. To be guardians." "Not chosen," Maya corrected. "Tested. Our discovery of quantum mechanics, our response to first contact, our decision to hide our capabilities, each was a test. The network has been evaluating humanity for centuries. The Meridian Collective was marshalling its forces. Intelligence reports showed them forming alliances with other major powers, promising shares of Earth's supposed technological secrets. Their fleet grew daily, now numbering in the thousands. But humanity's attention was elsewhere. Deep in the quantum network, the seal continued to weaken. Strange energy signatures appeared at the edges of known space. Reality itself seemed to shiver in anticipation. "We're detecting quantum anomalies throughout the galaxy," Lieutenant Rodriguez reported. "The network is changing, adapting. It's like it's preparing for something." Maya's team worked tirelessly to understand the network's true purpose. Each discovery led to more questions. The precursors hadn't just been advanced, they had transcended normal physics, reaching a level of technology that bordered on the impossible. They found something out there, Maya theorized. Something that frightened them enough to build a galaxy-wide containment system. And now we're the only ones who can maintain it. The collective's massive fleet approached Earth's solar system. But this time, humanity was ready. The quantum network had evolved, responding to its guardians' needs. New capabilities emerged, technologies that even humanity's brightest minds were only beginning to grasp. Admiral Chen stood on her observation deck, watching the enemy fleet emerge from FTL travel. "Send the message," she ordered. "One last chance." The transmission was broadcast across all frequencies. "You approach the boundary of forces beyond your comprehension. The Earth stands guard not against you, but for you. Turn back, or witness what the precursors sought to contain." The collective's response was predictable. Their fleet opened fire, thousands of ships unleashing their full arsenal against Earth. But the quantum network had other plans. Reality twisted. Space itself seemed to tear open, revealing glimpses of something ancient and vast. The collective's weapons disappeared into quantum singularities, while their ships froze in space, caught in temporal distortions. For a moment, the entire galaxy seemed to hold its breath. Then, through the quantum network, a signal pulsed. Ancient machines stirred to life. The seal, maintained for millions of years, began to crack. "It's happening," Maya whispered, watching her sensors light up with impossible readings. Whatever the precursors locked away, it's waking up. The galaxy was about to learn why humanity had been chosen as guardians. The time of secrets was ending. The age of revelation was about to begin. And somewhere, in the depths of space-time, something stirred, testing the boundaries of its ancient prison. The galaxy's choice. The galaxy watched in stunned silence as the Meridian Collective's massive fleet hung motionless around Earth. The quantum distortions had frozen thousands of ships in temporal stasis, their crews trapped between moments of time. First Contact Ambassador Liana Tvero of the Galactic Consortium broadcast an emergency session to all major civilizations. We face an unprecedented situation. Earth's quantum technology exceeds anything in known space. But more concerning are these energy signatures emerging from the void. The precursor seal was failing faster now. Quantum rifts appeared throughout the galaxy, each one revealing glimpses of something ancient and vast. Dr. Maya Patel's team worked frantically to understand the data pouring through the network. It's a prison, Maya announced to Earth's leadership. The entire quantum network, it's containing a civilization that existed before the precursors. One that had mastered powers the precursors feared could destroy reality itself. The consortium faced a choice. Support the collective's aggression against Earth, or acknowledge humanity's role as guardians of forces beyond comprehension. As debates raged, more ships arrived in Earth's system, not to attack, but to observe. Admiral Chen ordered the release of select quantum network data to the galaxy's powers. Show them what we're protecting them from. Let them understand why we hid our true capabilities. The data painted a chilling picture. The pre-precursor civilization had discovered how to manipulate the fundamental forces of reality. Their power grew until they threatened the stability of spacetime itself. The precursors had barely managed to contain them, building the quantum network as a prison and warning system. Humanity wasn't chosen by chance, Maya explained to the consortium representatives. Our development was guided. The network tested our species, ensuring we had both the capability and wisdom to serve as guardians. The collective's leadership faced a crisis. Their frozen fleet represented most of their military power. Their allies, seeing the truth about Earth's role, began withdrawing support. The balance of power was shifting. But a greater threat loomed. The ancient civilization was stirring in its prison. Each quantum rift grew larger, more stable. The universe itself seemed to tremble at what was awakening. We need the galaxy's help, Admiral Chen addressed the consortium. The precursors built this prison, but they're long gone. Humanity are its guardians, but we can't maintain it alone. Not anymore. The choice was clear: unite under humanity's guidance to face an ancient threat, or risk the release of powers that could unmake reality. The galaxy's civilizations began to choose sides. The quantum network pulsed with increasing urgency. Time was running out. The age of secrets was over, now came the time of unity, or extinction. Legacy of the Ancients. The pre-precursor civilization emerged through the quantum rifts. Their forms defied conventional physics, beings of pure energy and thought, existing simultaneously across multiple dimensions. The galaxy's united fleets watched in awe and terror as reality warped around these ancient entities. Dr. Maya Patel's quantum sensors overloaded with data. They're testing the boundaries, she reported. The prison weakened enough for communication. They're reaching out. Through the quantum network, a vast consciousness touched humanity's minds. Not with hostility, but with recognition. They had watched through their prison as humanity developed, as they proved themselves worthy guardians. We see you, children of Earth, the thought echoed across space. You who chose wisdom over power. You who protected without conquering. You have proven yourselves worthy of our legacy. The truth emerged: the precursors hadn't imprisoned their predecessors out of fear alone. The ancient civilization had requested containment, recognizing their power had grown too vast too quickly. They chose imprisonment until a species worthy of their knowledge emerged. Admiral Chen faced the quantum entities. What happens now? Now we teach, they responded. Not dominion over reality, but harmony with it. The prison becomes a classroom. The guardians become students. And the galaxy learns unity. The Meridian Collective's frozen fleet was released. The galaxy's civilizations, witnessing the power of the ancients, understood at last why humanity had hidden their capabilities. Not for conquest, but for protection. Earth became the center of a new age. The quantum network, once a prison, transformed into a bridge between past and present. The ancient beings shared their knowledge gradually, testing each civilization's readiness for deeper understanding. Maya's team led the first studies of quantum harmonics, learning to sync with the universe's fundamental frequencies. The galaxy's species, once divided, worked together to comprehend powers beyond their imagining. We chose well, the ancients communicated as they guided humanity's first steps into true quantum mastery. In your restraint, we saw wisdom. In your protection, we saw purpose. The galaxy enters a new dawn, with humanity as its teachers. The age of secrets had ended. The age of understanding had begun. Earth's long vigil as guardians transformed into a role as guides, leading the galaxy's civilizations toward a future where power and wisdom walked hand in hand. In the quantum streams between realities, the ancient beings smiled. Their wait was over. Their students had arrived. The legacy of the ancients would live on, not in conquest or dominion, but in harmony and growth. The universe itself seemed to hum with possibility as a new chapter in galactic history began.